Hi guys. Is this good? Woo. Do I get some Casio tones, Brian?
Do you want Casio tones during the?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
All right. What I wrote is sort of. It's for the smokers. Anybody smoking here? 2 people, that's great. This is a target audience of a lifetime. Fuck yeah. It's called pollution. 2 people, that's it? Are you guys liars? Social smokers? Pot smokers? All right. There used to be a layer of cigarette smoke above us. In part, is this good? Is that good? It's weird sounding. Okay. Too many beers. In bars, at parties, at bowling alleys, on the subway, airplanes, in movie theaters, and in courtrooms. All of the places where people used to meet, used to eat, used to work and be social. A blue cloud of toxic vapors hung over everything. But we don't live in the 60s anymore. That was a time where there weren't any Surgeon General warnings or truth ads. Now we know that cigarettes kill you, so a lot of people have managed to quit. We are all healthy now. We drink light beer and eat free-range grass-fed beef. We're organic, man. We're vegan. And if we still do smoke, those 2 or 3 of us, we sneak it politely, where other people don't have to see us or breathe in our cancer. And we most certainly do not smoke indoors. Smoking inside is kind of like letting your dog shit on your bed. It's not the acceptable thing. So we're all house trained, and smoking, like dog shit, is an outdoor only activity. Plus, there's that smoking ban, so it's pretty much everywhere. But if we're not smoking indoors, why do I still see a cloud of smoke hovering in places like this? If you look up now, don't look up, it's a metaphor, maybe you still see it. Up near exposed vents, sprinkler heads, skylights, 8x10s, awkwardly pounded nails into blocks that are not straight, depending on the venue. Do you see it? Don't look up. Here's my hypothesis. Here's what I think is up there. It's the collective subconscious of everyone in the room. It's our loneliness up at the ceiling. It's everything we're not telling each other. It's awkward carelessness and social distraction. Or maybe it's organic grass-fed energy radiating out of the top of our heads through our perfectly aligned chakras, the place where Miss Cleo would point and say she could see our auras. It's bullshit. Or maybe when we get together with strangers, with friends, or those other people we have absolutely no intention of ever talking to, all of our worries, our hang-ups, our insecurities and social issues, things we don't talk about, arrange themselves in the mist above our heads. When I'm surrounded by people in big groups or at parties, I fixate on that cloud above our heads, and I think about the secrets floating inside it. I probably do this because I hate parties and I hate big groups of people in bars. Not this bar and not you people, but don't get me wrong, I still go to bars and I go to parties and I really like booze. According to my tab, I like it a lot, and I fake playing nice. I fake it real well most of the time, but sometimes I imagine who people really are behind their masks instead of having to actually talk to them. Because interacting socially gets old, it gets predictable. Look at the prompt now, this is where it comes in. The leering men leer and lurk wearing creepshow expressions. The insecure women wear too much makeup and too little clothing. Predictably, some, wow, I mispronounced that, that sucks. Predictably, some sweaty intellectual type, maybe an animation professor, he's not here, is picking his nose in the corner and hitting on scad kids who wear weird vintage dresses. But like everyone, they want to be taken seriously, to tell their stories, to feel pretty, to connect with someone, maybe even feel around inside somebody else. And sometimes when that energy cloud is filled with good feelings, all unicorns and rainbows and things your therapist would tell you, it's easier to forgive people, all of them, just a little, for the things you can't possibly tell them in this kind of atmosphere. But I'm not really a positive person. I'm a smoker still, and an angry one at that, so a lot of the time I hate everyone in the bar or the party, not you. And sometimes I ruin the cloud with my pissy little thoughts. It gets real mean and childish in my head, and I think things like, take your piano and shove it, take your pinstriped goony self away from me, take your dumb friend home before she pukes her self-hating skinny bitch drinks on my shoes, take your pretentious academic horseshit conversation the fuck out of my face. But it's weird because when I hate people, and I hate everybody, just at the bar, don't laugh like that, man. Those are the moments when I crave human connection the most. You know, everybody knows that disappointing old hat, loneliness, when you feel it the most surrounded by everyone here. But here's what I do instead of projecting any kind of negative vibe into the collective cloud. I go outside. That's actually where I'm going as soon as this is over. Don't worry, I'm in a good mood, and the cloud in here feels happy tonight. It's all glitter and puppies and ice cream, and actually, best of all, words, real words. But still, I'm gonna take my cigarette outside, where I'm gonna blow my own insecurities at the sky. I'm not lonely tonight, but even so, I like going outside. I like watching my smoke float up and mix into other clouds. I choose not to think of smoking as pollution, carbon monoxide, because that would ruin it. So I tell myself a neat little lie, that I'm just adding to those other clouds, the ones made of water that cover the earth and the other people that are far away from here. And maybe I'll see you guys outside too.